Okay, hey everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a Who is Your Soulmate Pick a Card reading. And I'm really excited for this video because today is the full moon in Libra. It just seems really fitting to talk about soulmates and that good stuff. So there's 6 piles total. I felt called to make 6 piles. So just choose like whatever intuitively jumps out at you. Like usually I feel like numbers work the best. So whatever number out of 1 through 6 just jumps out to you right now, just choose that pile. And then I'm going to describe your soulmates, not just boyfriend, not just girlfriend, soulmate, person you're supposed to be with on a soul level. Well, I'm out of breath, but I'm going to describe their characteristics, their traits, their personality, and bonus, we're going to describe their, we're also going to describe their planetary dominance. We're going to describe their initials, choose some initials. Then we're also going to do their dominant element, so water, fire, etc. Their zodiac sign, and the timing in which you will meet them if you haven't met them already. So let's just get into it, and I'll see you in the group that you chose. Hey group 1, so this is Rainbow Fluorite. This is the deck you chose, this pile you chose, and then also, as I said in the beginning, we're gonna pull like out of these baggies. We're gonna see what their zodiac sign is, we're gonna see their dominant element, we're gonna see their initials, their dominant planet, and the timing when you will meet them. So that's going to happen at the end. So we're going to see those details. But right now we're going to describe their characteristics and see what messages we pull from this deck. Okay, so first card. I'll pull them separately. Okay, first card. 6 of Cups. So for you, group 1, your soulmate is definitely someone who is very sentimental. Somebody who has very balanced emotions. I feel like there's somebody who can be very emotionally stable. They can be someone who is very emotionally supportive. This is very like Cancer energy, but very developed Cancer energy. I almost get like King of Cups type of energy from this. So they might be a water sign as well, but we'll get into that later. But 6 of Cups right away. I feel like they are very emotionally supportive, developed, very caring. I feel like they are very caring people as well, or whoever your person is. So second one, ooh, High Priestess. Okay, so High Priestess, oh my gosh, group 1, I feel like your person is somebody who is very grounded, somebody who probably meditates often. The High Priestess card is like this meditation energy, and there's this theme of balance, I feel, too, with your person. They are somebody who is very emotionally balanced, and they're very intuitive as well. They're the type of person who doesn't like, it's almost like when they want to know the answer to something, they want to solve an issue, they look within. They don't look outside of themselves. They aren't always seeking outside validation. They're someone who is very intuitive. If they want to know something, they're going to meditate, they're going to think about it. That's how they're going to find it out. That's kind of like the person they are. They're very secure within themselves, I feel like. And because they're secure within themselves, they have a really skilled way of approaching love and giving themselves to others without sacrificing themselves to others. So they are very emotionally mature in that sense. Okay, last one. Ooh, Santa Muerte. So this is the death card in like regular tarot. Santa Muerte is the saint of death. And so this is somebody who, oh my gosh, I feel like I know who this person is. Like, I don't know them obviously, but I know the kind of character they are. They're the kind of person who isn't afraid to start from ground zero. They're somebody who might have a very intense kind of energy. Right away, I'm kind of feeling like, think about like a Scorpio, like that kind of energy, somebody who's very intense. Death is also the Scorpio card as well, so we can have Scorpio in their chart. I feel like your person is somebody who knows that they're in control of their own life. Like I said earlier, They're somebody who is very intuitive and they look within for answers. They don't look anywhere else for answers. They're very secure, very emotionally stable, emotionally mature. I feel like it's very mature vibe from your person. And this death card really signifies to me that they're very familiar with that whole process of starting from the ground up, being reborn, and they're very familiar with this sense of intensity, and they can handle it very well. They're very skilled at handling situations, very skilled at handling conflict. There's somebody who they just feel so mature and so intense to me, but it's not intimidating. They might seem like that, but I feel like their character is one that is very solid in themselves, very secure, and very intense as well, but it's like a confident intensity. I get this sense of confidence as well. I get a lot of water energy as well from this. So let's pull from the little baggies I have. So first, I want to start with the element. Let's see their dominant element. So with their dominant element, obviously that's like their like water, fire, air dominant, etc. So wait, let me see. Okay, so here's the dominant element baggie. I know it's not super aesthetic, but okay, let's see their dominant element. Dominant element for group 1. Ooh, earth. Yes, they seem like an earth sign, to be honest. They seem very earthy, watery, very, very grounded. Very grounded. That's the key word here. Grounded, mature, emotionally mature. Okay, let's look at their dominant planet. Okay, this is their dominant planet. Okay. Wait, let me put it on camera so you guys can see. Ooh, they might be sun dominant. I like that energy. The sun is very, very proud, very confident. And I feel like that's a key word also, is confidence with your person. And then let's look at their zodiac sign. Let's do zodiac sign. So this can be like their sun, moon, or rising. Zodiac sign for group 1. Ooh, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I feel like if they're a Sagittarius, they might have a lot of earth or water in their chart. Usually Sagittarius are kind of like, you know, they have that kind of like wild reputation, but I feel like this is a very grounded Sagittarius. This is the sidereal Scorpio, right? So this can be someone with a lot of Scorpio in their chart, I feel like. I kind of want to pull another one. Let's pull another one. Okay, so Sagittarius is one of the options for their zodiac sign. Let's see. Ooh, Gemini. I feel like they're really great communicators as well. So maybe they have Gemini in their chart. Okay, let's do... So we have 2 more. Let's do the timing and initials. Okay, let's do initials first. So these are letters that might be in their name. I'll just pull like 3 letters. I'm not going to pull like the whole alphabet. Here's your soulmate will have... What is that? A U. They might have a U in their name. They might have an I in their name. And last but not least, B. So they might have B, I, or U. So those are the 3 letters. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. It's really small. Okay, last but not least, let's do timing. So this is when you might meet them in terms of months, years, etc. if you haven't already met them. So timing is, I got 12. So 12, this could mean 12 months. Something as, hold on, let me think. Let me channel that. I'm getting like 12. It's weird. I'm not really getting the year, or I'm not getting like months or years. I'm kind of getting like, you know how Pisces is the 12th sign? I feel like you can meet them when next time the moon, like the full moon is in Pisces, new moon is in Pisces, or you can meet them in December. So I'm not really getting 12 months. Like I'm not getting a year. I'm not really getting a short amount of time either. It's not like you're going to meet them tomorrow. I feel like it's, I'm feeling like 6 months or more, but I feel like it's when there's like Pisces energy in the collective energy. So Pisces new moon, Pisces full moon, Pisces season just passed. So yeah, I'm getting like 6 months. That's what I'm kind of hearing right now from like the guides, but maybe when you have to check when the moon is in Pisces next time, or full moon or new moons. Group 1s. So yeah, that's your spread. Tell me down below if you feel like you met your soulmate and if they match any of these characteristics, if they have these initials, dominance, planetary dominance, etc. And like this video. Also make sure you're following me on Instagram for more cheeky banter about astrology at AstroKit, and subscribe to my channel for more content, and I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, hi group 2. So we're gonna get into your reading. Now if you chose pile 2, then you chose the rose quartz, and we're gonna get into it. So basically with the cards, I'm gonna describe their characteristics, your soulmate's personality, traits, anything that really just comes up right now. And then at the end, we're gonna see what I have these little baggies full of like the options, but basically we're gonna see their initials, their zodiac sign, their dominant planet, their dominant element, and the timing in which you'll meet them. So we'll do that at the end. We'll pull some random options, but let's get into the characteristics now. So I'll spread them out. I have 3 cards. Okay, so we have these 4 cards. Now I meant to pull 3, but 2 jumped out when I was shuffling for you. So let's see. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and we have Death. So your person right away, there's somebody who, this is just like in terms of like astrological energy, this to me is like a Leo with like a Scorpio moon. This can be someone who is very intense, very creative. They're very, very passionate. I feel like this energy that your soulmate has is somebody who is very bold. It's like once they focus on something, they have this intense focus on it, this intense passion for it. I can sense it's somebody that has like a prominent Mars placement. We're gonna see their placements at the end, but I can feel right away it's like this prominent kind of Mars energy. And so they're very passionate, and that's really what I pull from the Queen of Wands. And so what I pull from the Death card is that there's somebody who is very intense. I feel like there's somebody who can handle chaos very well. I get kind of like a person who, it's like with the whole death process, metaphorically, there's somebody who is skilled at dying and then being reborn, or having things die metaphorically, I guess, and then recreating it. I get this really strong sense from your person of creation energy, especially recreation. Like they could be skilled at recreating things. I also kind of get like artist vibes from this, like somebody who does like graphic design, or somebody who does some sort of art that they channel a lot of intense passion into. And maybe the art that they do is like therapeutic for them, very cathartic for them. And they get a lot of satisfaction from whatever creative endeavors they have. I get that your person is a very creative person. Okay, so let's go to the second card. Let's see. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. So this is someone who is very charitable. They can be someone who, they don't mind giving their help to other people. They don't mind being generous. They don't mind being very giving. They don't mind doing charity work. They don't mind doing things like that. I feel like they're very giving, especially with money as well. They can be somebody who is somewhat balanced with money. I feel like there's somebody who is like very grounded in themselves, probably financially as well as emotionally, and just like personality wise, very grounded, that they don't mind giving to other people. I also feel like there's somebody who can be very inspiring to other people. And yeah, like look at this imagery, like in all of this imagery, it's like they don't mind helping people in the Death card and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, let's pull the third card. Oh, 2 of Swords. Okay, right away. Okay, your person is definitely somebody who has like a sharpness about them. They can seem kind of like jagged at first, like they have these jagged edges, but on the inside, this is really who they are. I feel like there's somebody who is very charitable. They genuinely want to help people, right? And they can seem kind of crass a little bit, or a little bit rough around the edges, but really they have this generous, kind heart. Very stable too. And so with Two of Swords, they can be somebody who is very indecisive a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I get kind of like chaotic energy from them. It's like, but it's not really who they are. They can have chaotic tendencies and be very indecisive and not decide things right away. But at the same time, it comes from a genuine place, if that makes sense. I feel like they might be somebody who is working on a healing journey and becoming a better person. And maybe they're close to being that person they want to be. Maybe they're not there yet. But either way, they do have very genuine intentions. And their intentions are very rooted in this sense of passion and creativity. And although they can be a little bit indecisive, I feel like they come from a very genuine place and want to improve themselves. Self-improvement is the word I feel for your person. Okay, so let's get into this like real tea. So let's start off with their dominant. I kind of want to do their dominant element. Let's do dominant element. Okay, so their dominant element. So I have this little baggie. We're going to pull. So element obviously is fire, earth, water, air. So their dominant element. Ooh, fire. Yes, I feel fire. Like, it's just this fiery, like, smoldering energy. Like, this very intense fire. Not like a fluffy, happy fire, but like a really, like, deep fire. Okay, let's do their dominant planet. So let's pull. So, like, Saturn, Sun, Moon, etc. Okay, so their dominant planet is Uranus. Yes! Oh my gosh, didn't I say that? That they have kind of, like, chaotic energy, low-key? Like, it's like Uranus chaotic. Uranus energy is chaotic, but it ultimately wants order. It wants the sense of stability. So it will create change through radical transformation. Death is like this transformational energy as well. So although they might seem chaotic, it's very surface level. It's not like they are genuinely chaotic or psychotic or whatever. They want to create order and have stability, but their own way. They can be very unique as well. They can be very unique looking. I can sense they can have that like e-boy aesthetic or like grunge aesthetic or like kind of like gothy aesthetic too. With Uranus energy, it's very unpredictable. Oh yeah, they're probably very unpredictable. Okay, but anyway, so let's do zodiac sign. We'll do zodiac sign. Okay, let me pull it on camera. So their zodiac sign. This can be sun, moon, or rising, or anywhere in their chart. You guys. Oh my god. I'm screaming. Can you see that? It says Aquarius. Oh my gosh. And we just pulled Uranus. Yeah, this is like peak, like, Aquarius energy. This is like Aquarius with like Taurus moon, Scorpio rising, Leo Venus type of person. Oh my gosh. Comment down below if you feel like you met your person and they are like an Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. But yeah, definitely Aquarius energy. Okay, let's get into, let's do initials, like their name, and then we'll do the timing last. Okay, so initials they might have. I feel like I'm going to pull a certain letter right now. Okay, what are their initials? We'll pull 3 letters. Okay, first letter, B. So they might have a B in their name. They might have an A in their name. And then they also might have is that blank? Oh no, R, bar. So they might have B-A-R in their name. And then last but not least, let's get the T on the timing, right? That's what we all want to know anyway. Okay, timing, when you will meet this person. Mind you, if you feel like you've met them already, then this doesn't apply, but this is if you haven't met them. Okay. 12. I pulled that for the last group. Okay, 12. I'm trying to think what's coming to me. 12. Okay, I feel like you might I guess 12 months can be the marker, but I don't really get 12 months. I get more so 12. I get 12 years. No, I'm kidding. 12 years. No, I get like what I told the last group and what I feel for you guys as well is like basically 12 is the last number of the zodiac, right? The last sign of the zodiac is Pisces. So you might meet them during like a Pisces new moon, a Pisces full moon. Right now we're in the Libra full moon. So I think the Pisces new moon or full moon is a few months away, but you have to check that. But anytime the moon is in Pisces, check that. Also, I sense this has to do with your numerology chart as well. So whatever personal year number you're in right now, it might relate to this number 12. Also, number 12, half of 12 is 6. So I kind of get the energy of, it has to do with your personal cycle. Like if you're in some sort of personal year 12 right now, then you'll meet them this year. But whenever you have like a personal year 12, look that up. I feel like there's something having to do with your numerology chart and when you will meet this person. It's kind of like divine timing. It's something that you can't really force. It's someone you don't know, I feel like. And you're going to meet them at the exact right moment. And it's going to kind of shock you a bit with this Uranus, Aquarius, fire energy. It's going to kind of catch you by surprise. But it's almost like when you meet them, it's like, this is it. This is what I was waiting for. And I'm getting within the next 2 years. That's the definite like timing I get for you guys. But really check those moon cycles. Check Pisces moons, Pisces full moons, your personal year transits, personal year numerology. Look that up because I feel like it has to do with numerology somehow. So yeah, that's your reading group 2. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram at AstroKit for more astrology content. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I would love to see you guys in my next video. Okay, hey group 3, so let's get into your reading. Now, if you chose this pile, then you have the green aventurine stone, very pretty. And so we have these 3 cards here. We're gonna turn them over in a second. But essentially, with the cards, we're going to determine your soulmate's characteristics, their personality, their traits, whatever really comes to me when I flip the cards over. We're going to describe your person and their character. And then at the end, I have these little baggies. And we're going to pull random options that tell us their dominant planet, their initials, their zodiac sign, their dominant element, as well as the timing in which you will meet them. So if you haven't met them yet, we're going to know by the end when you will meet them. So let's get into it. So first things first, let's flip over this card. Okay, 4 of Swords. Okay, right away I feel the zodiac sign they are. I won't tell you guys till the end. We'll see what we pull from the bag. But so basically with this first card, this is someone who can be very much in their head a lot. This is someone who is very withdrawn. They can literally be an introvert. This is definitely somebody who likes to think things over. They're very analytical. Someone who will literally think themselves into like oblivion. They definitely are a very thinker type of person. And this can border on anxiety, stress, and I sense this sense of anxiousness. Like they can be somewhat anxious. I feel like there's somebody who hides it well though. But at night, they definitely are very anxious, like to think things over, very thoughtful, introverted. Yeah, they're very analytical. I feel like they're very smart, but they just overthink way too much. Okay, let's pull the second card. Okay, Page of Wands. So Page of Wands, I feel like there's somebody who okay, I'm feeling like this very almost kind of like childish energy. It's not childish, but it's sort of electric kind of energy. It's very quick paced. This can be somebody who talks very fast, somebody who thinks very fast, someone who like speaks faster than they talk, so they might stumble a lot. Like I feel like I do that a little bit, but I feel like if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. And I feel like your person might have a very quick moving mind. Like they're always thinking about something, analyzing something. Their mind moves very quickly, but they're very creative at the same time. Like there's somebody who can come up with a joke very quickly. They're very witty, very passionate as well. They can be someone who, I don't know, they have this like creativity about them, but they can be kind of shy about it. There's something about them where they kind of obscure themselves a little bit or don't express how they truly feel. I feel like they can have somewhat of like social anxiety, or there's some anxiety about how they express themselves. But let's pull this last card. Okay, here we go. Queen of Swords. Oh my god, tell me, like, if you're watching this right now, just guess the zodiac sign you think they are based on this description, because I feel like we're all thinking the same thing. But So I feel like with your person, there's somebody who is very decisive. Your person is definitely someone who is very intelligent, someone who is very logical. This is the kind of person where it's like logic over anything. If you're somebody watching this and you're very creative and maybe you're somebody who struggles with logic or you don't look at things in a logical way, maybe you're somebody with like Pisces energy, Jupiter energy, where you're very optimistic and philosophical, but maybe not always logical. And I feel like your person is going to bring that sense of logic to you. This is the kind of person that like brings you down to reality, like reality check time. Like, here is the real facts. Here is the undisputable truth. Like, they are very, very justice minded. I kind of get like, obviously like a lot of air sign energy is present here, but I feel like, yeah, they're definitely someone who is very logical, very decisive. I keep seeing this vision of like scales. I feel like they're somebody who is very balanced, but I feel like they kind of hide this anxiousness about them. So I feel like on the outside, they are like the Queen of Swords, like this very respectable, intelligent person. But they can have this anxiousness about them. And you might be able to pinpoint that right away from them. But they try to project maybe this image of Page of Wands, like someone who's very like smooth, creative, witty, like the archetypical like cool guy, artsy guy type of thing, or girl. But at the same time, they are very kind of mentally, I wouldn't say chaotic, mentally very analytical, but I feel like it's not just for nothing. I feel like they are very intelligent, very logical, and yeah. So that's their character. They are very smart as well. So let's get into this real tea, like everything we want to know. So I want to do their dominant planet first. Okay, let's see their dominant planet. So this is the energy, the planetary energy they might have very prominently in their birth chart. So let's see. Okay. Earth. So yeah, definitely Earth energy. Let's do zodiac sign, because I feel like the zodiac sign I'm thinking of might come out. Okay, let's see. So here's the zodiac sign. Let's see what zodiac sign. Now this could be Earth. I mean, this can be Sun, Moon, Rising, or just anywhere in their chart. Okay, so their zodiac sign can be, ooh, Scorpio. Yeah, definitely. This is like, I feel like this entire description is like a Scorpio. Like someone who wants to be cool on the outside, but they're kind of always analyzing, overthinking. Definitely like obsessive thoughts. I feel like that's like the Scorpio energy, like obsessive energy. But on the outside, they're very logical and, you know, grounding, etc. Queen of Swords. So they can have a lot of Scorpio in their chart or prominent Scorpio energy. Okay, so I don't know what I said earlier, but this is their dominant element. So they can be an earth sign. They can have dominant earth energy, prominent Scorpio energy. Now we're going to pull their dominant planet. I think I said dominant planet first, but planet is Sun, Jupiter, Moon, etc. So let's see what their dominant planet is in their chart. Okay. Jupiter. Yeah, definitely. So this Jupiter energy, I feel like it's very mature Jupiter energy, though. I feel like it's Jupiter energy that is like that very fatherly, like I get like a super fatherly vibe from this person for some reason. Very proud, very dignified in what they think, even though they might overthink. Okay, this is the picture I'm getting. They might overthink, but this is very private. This is something they don't really expose to people. And I feel like people more so see their Jupiter energy if they have that dominantly in their chart. And Jupiter energy is like the know-it-all energy. So I feel like your person might be sort of like a know-it-all. Earlier, I felt like your person might have Virgo energy too. So they might have Virgo in their chart. Okay, so for the last two, we're going to do their initials and then the timing in which you will meet them. So their initials are, so these, I'm going to pull like 3 letters and then we're going to see. They could have that in their first name, last name, middle name, etc. Twitter handle. No, I'm kidding. But okay, first letter is H. So they might have an H in their name. A. So they might have an A in their name. Haha. Ha. And then the last letter is K. So they might have a K in their name. So H, A, or K. Tell me down below if you feel like you met this person and they have H, A, or K in their name. And then last but not least, the timing. So let's talk about when you will meet them. If you feel like you already met them, then this probably doesn't apply, but if you haven't yet, we're gonna see. So here's timing. I wrote down a bunch of numbers, so let's see what number we get. Okay. Ooh, 2. Okay, 2. Okay. So definitely 2 months. Yeah, I just heard that. I feel like it's very soon. If you haven't met them, it's almost like energetically, if you guys know that, you know how when before you come into union with your soulmate, it's like you join in union in the astral realm first. So I feel like you guys are pretty much almost in the astral realm together, and then physically you might meet each other in around 2 months. For some of you guys, I feel like this is somebody you know already. Like it's somebody that might come back from the past, or somebody you might see in passing often, that is like someone you might see in passing, but you never really gave them that second glance. Like this can be someone you have in, that's like a friend of a friend, an associate, an acquaintance, somebody you know on a superficial level, but maybe you just ignored them and never really thought of them as a soulmate, but maybe they are. And so this union will happen in 2 months. I definitely feel like 2 months is like your number. Also, I feel like I'm hearing the word February for some reason. February passed already, so maybe they have a February birthday, or like Aquarius energy or Pisces energy. But I'm hearing February for some weird reason. So maybe you met them in February once and then forgot about them and you re-meet them. Something along that timeline has to do with meeting them in 2 months, and then the word February is popping out. So maybe they have a February birthday or you met them in February. Okay, so 2 months is definitely your number, and then these are the other characteristics. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Follow me on Instagram at AstroKit. Subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you group 3 people in my next video. Okay, hey group 4. So if you chose this pile, then you have I believe this is clear quartz. It's really pretty. It has like this octagon type of shape. Okay, so let's get into your reading. So with the cards, we're going to describe your soulmate and what their characteristics are, what their personality traits are, just like their overall vibe, and whatever traits they have are going to kind of be revealed with these cards. Now, I have these little baggies and I have options in them. So at the end, we're going to see what their dominant element is, what their zodiac sign is. We're also going to see their initials as well, so the letters they have in their name. So we're going to see the timing at the end and when you will meet them. So if you feel like you've already met them, then you can still watch that to see. But if you haven't met them yet, we're going to see when you will meet them at the end. Okay, so let's just get into it. So first card, 4 of Pentacles. So your person is someone right away. I'm getting like earthy energy. I don't know why, but I'm getting like a quirky vibe from them too. We'll see the other cards, but I get quirky for some reason. So right away, your soulmate is somebody who is very grounded. Now, they can be someone who's very guarded, almost very introverted, but I feel like it's someone who's very much about their money, about their business. This can be someone who is almost like a penny pincher, or somebody that cares a lot about their finances, someone who makes spreadsheets and budgets and stuff like that, like very earth sign energy type of things. They can be very guarded about it too, or very serious. I get this very serious vibe from your soulmate and person you're supposed to be with. There's someone who does take their life very seriously and takes their finances seriously and just takes like responsibilities very seriously. I'm not really getting like a reckless or careless or childish kind of vibe. I'm getting a very serious, grounded, responsible type of energy. Okay, so we're gonna see later what zodiac sign they have, but I feel like I have a feeling what zodiac sign they have. So second card is okay, Justice. Yes, like this very just like this very grounded energy. This is someone who might even have like that fatherly energy too. That's very like, I have my stuff together, I'm responsible. This is definitely someone who has their stuff together, and your soulmate is the kind of person who is very mature as well. I get this theme of maturity too, and very grounded. And with this Justice card, they can be someone who strives for fairness. They strive for balance. They're not just someone who just like hoards money and like is kind of prude and just overly serious for no reason. I feel like they have this genuine intention of being balanced, being fair, being logical. They think about things in a very logical way. And I feel like for you too, like, if you're somebody watching this and you want to know, like, your soulmate's purpose in your life, their purpose in your life is definitely to bring a sense of logic and balance to you. Maybe you're somebody who struggles with logic, struggles with responsibility, and maybe you struggle with like managing your finances or managing your life in a adult type of way. But this person will definitely bring that kind of, you know, reality check into your life, but not in a harsh way. I feel like they're not too harsh. I feel like they have a soft spot for you, to be honest. But to the outside world, they can seem kind of sharp or cold or guarded. But I feel like they have this inner softness. But ultimately, though, they do want order, justice, balance. Okay, so third card out. Oh my gosh, I know who they are. I know the exact kind of person they are. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles. So definitely this overwhelming like earth sign energy is present. And I feel like there's somebody who, I'm getting the word adult. Like, obviously, I don't know if you're an adult watching this. Hopefully you're an adult, but I feel like it's very adult, mature energy from them. And honestly, I feel like it's this adult energy where some people might even think that they're sort of boring or they're just kind of plain. I get this very plain vibe from them. And although I did say the word quirky earlier, I feel like they might be quirky, but like only to you or only in private. They don't show that side at all. There's somebody who, I feel like this is what they appear to publicly. Like, this is how they appear in the world, is the justice, balanced, you know, very logical, intelligent person. This is how they appear. I feel like this is who they really are. I feel like they're very Four of Pentacles energy, very guarded, responsible, very kind of interested in saving money, financially driven. And then of course this Queen of Pentacles too, it's like this financially driven person, this person who is building what do you call it? Like, they're building an empire. And so your soulmate is definitely somebody who, I feel like in the future they're going to be like a millionaire or something, or they're going to be like, they're building this plan right now to be very financially stable in the future. Now, it doesn't have to literally be millionaire, but somebody who makes six figures. Like, this is somebody who isn't broke. I feel like this is somebody who has either the goal to be a millionaire, the ambition to be a millionaire, the, you know, their life path involves the sense of creating wealth, creating abundance. They can be like a Capricorn North Node or something like that, where finance and materialism and material wealth is their agenda. Like, that is who they are, but not in like a superficial way. This is like, I'm building the foundation for my future generations. I'm building wealth for myself so my family can feel comfortable. Like, this is somebody who wants to be wealthy and will be wealthy, but from a very genuine place. This isn't just superficial. This isn't just egotistical. This is like genuinely like, I want wealth to be stable, provide for my family, for my future generations, and they're very focused on that. I feel like ultimately your soulmate is somebody who is very grounded, they're very logical, intelligent, and they're very focused on their goals. They're focused on building this wealth, building this empire. There's somebody who is going to be very wealthy in the future if they aren't already. And I feel like at this moment, there's somebody who is very financially stable, but they have this ultimate dream of being financially free and independent and maybe a millionaire or like six-figure earner. So let's get into the tea we all want to know. So let's start off with I want to start off with the dominant element. So this is like if they're fire dominant, water dominant, earth dominant, etc. So let's pull it on the camera. So let's see. So, yep, there we go. Right on time. So earth is their dominant element. Yeah, this is, I will like bet this person is earth sign, earth moon at least. But comment down below if you feel like you met them and their earth energy is prominent. Okay, so let's do dominant planet. This one is so interesting to me. So this is the planet that is very dominant in their chart. So like Saturn, the sun, moon, etc. Let's see. I wish you guys could see my face right now. Okay, so their dominant element is Ketu. Okay, so this is kind of like okay, if you're watching this and you know about Vedic astrology, then you know what Ketu is. But if you don't know what Ketu is, it is the south node of the moon. And I can't really explain it in this one video because that's like, it deserves like its own video. But Ketu, you guys should Google that, like a Ketu dominant person. I know Claire Nocti has like a video about Ketu dominant men. I'll link down below the Ketu dominant man video. That's really good by Claire Nocti. I'll put it in the description box, but you guys should definitely watch that video and see what a Ketu dominant man is, because I feel like if they're Ketu dominant, then yeah, the Ketu people are very, yeah, I can't even describe it right now, but yeah, go watch Claire's video and she can describe Ketu dominance really well. And I feel like another word that came out for you guys is authoritative. I don't know if I said that earlier, but your person, your soulmate, your love, seems like somebody who has like a lot of authority about them. They can even be like a boss, or like, I get like strong boss vibes from them, like Jay-Z vibes, like mogul vibes. And so that has a lot to do with like Ketu energy as well, like being this boss authority energy. But really watch Claire Nocti's video about Ketu men or Ketu dominant women, and you'll get a really good picture about Ketu vibes. It's really hard to describe right now, but yeah, Ketu vibes definitely. I might have to pull another planet for you guys. I feel like the guides are telling me to pull another planet. Hold on. So they might also be, oh god, Rahu dominant. I can't even. Okay, yeah, I'll link I'll link the videos down below. Rahu is also like a Vedic astrology thing, so I'll link down below the Rahu dominant video and Ketu dominant video. So yeah, you definitely have someone on your hands. Okay, so let's look at their initials. Let's do their zodiac sign. I didn't even do that yet. Okay, zodiac sign. This is the zodiac sign of your soulmate. Let's see. Now this can be sun, moon, rising, etc. So Aries. Oh my god. Yes. This is okay, so this can be someone who, if you guys know about Vedic astrology, they might have Mula Nakshatra or Ashwini or Maga. So those are just go to Claire Nocti's channel and she'll describe the Ketu and Rahu Nakshatras. But if you are into Vedic astrology, you already know like Ashwini and like Mula and all that. But yeah, Aries energy is very bold. They might have it as their sun, moon, rising. I definitely get that boss, CEO, mogul energy, and that's like epitome of Aries. They might be an entrepreneur as well. Somebody very wealthy. You have like, yeah, definitely like a CEO, wealthy person. If they aren't this person right now, they definitely will be in the future. And so yeah, Aries energy might be prominent in their chart. Okay, so let's look at their initials. So these are like letters that they might have in their name. You can take what fits, but I'll pull 3 letters just to see, just to get an idea, not to pull the whole alphabet here, but okay, so first letter is X. Oh, that's very unique. X. So they might have an X in their name or in their Instagram handle. I'm kidding. In their Snapchat name, they might have X. And that's your soulmate. But they might have X in their real name, guys, to be serious. Okay, so next letter, B. So they might have B in their name. First name, last name, middle name, and then last letter, they might have A. So they might have X, B-A-X, I guess, Bax. So one of those letters might be in their name. So let's get into the timing. That's what we all want to know anyway. Timing, baggie is right here. So this can be, I just pulled numbers 1 through 12, and then we're going to see if it's months or years or whatever, or days. Okay, so let's get the timing. What is the timing of their soulmate? When will they meet them? Be in union with them? Oh my gosh, I pulled 12 for every group already. Okay, 12. So I'm hearing 3 months. That's what I hear. If you haven't met them already, sorry, I'm thinking, but hold on. I'm trying to see what the guides are saying. 3 to 6 months. I'm hearing 3 to 6 months. Even though this says 12, 3 and 6 are like derivatives of 12, right? But I feel like the 12, It has to do with like a south node transit. The fact that I pulled the north and south node for your person, I feel like this person is very karmic. I'm getting very karmic energy. And so you might have known them in a past life. And so I feel like you haven't met them in real life yet. Like you've definitely met them on the astral realm. 12 is the number of Pisces. The 12th house is the spiritual house, right? 12th house is the house of dreams. So you might have, I feel like energetically, you've probably met them in the astral realm in your dreams, but physically you haven't met them yet. And definitely you will meet them and be in union with them within the next 6 months. For some of you guys, 3 months. Let me hear what month I'm hearing. Like, I feel like they're saying, like, June through August. Like, somewhere in the middle of the summer is when you might meet them, be in union with them. Yeah, June through August. Watch out for the summer. I feel like during the summer, you definitely might meet them, be in union with them. But this is very much karmic, but I don't feel like it's karmic in a bad way. I feel like it's karmic in the sense like maybe you just had like a past life together. So when you do meet your person, like if you come back to this video, tell me if you have like south node synastry. I'm really feeling like you guys have like south node synastry, north node synastry, Rahu Ketu synastry. You might be someone who's like Rahu Ketu dominant. I'll just link those videos down below for Rahu and Ketu dominance. But yeah, there's a very karmic theme. So yeah, I feel like your person is very significant. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at AstroKit, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, hey group 5. So if you chose this group, then you chose this stone. I don't know the name of this stone, but it looks so cool. It looks like gelatin or something. But yeah, this is the stone you chose. So let's get into your reading. Now with the cards, what we're gonna do is describe your soulmate's personality, their personality traits, their characteristics, and just get like an overall vibe of their character. And whatever comes out with these cards, whatever words jump out to me, I'll just tell you guys what they are and just get a kind of overall vibe for their personality. Now, towards the end, what we're gonna do is I have these little baggies and we're gonna pull like random options. So I have the zodiac sign baggie to see what their zodiac sign could be, their initials in their name, and then also their dominant element, so like fire, earth, water, etc., dominant planet, Saturn, moon, sun, dominant, etc. And then of course what we all want to know is the timing. So by the end of this video, you're going to know the timing in which you'll meet them, when you'll be in union with them, and if you haven't already met them already, we're going to know by the end of this video. So let's get into it. So first card out is Strength. Ooh, I like this vibe. Okay, so right away, this person is someone who, there's somebody who is very proud, somebody who is very ambitious, like archetypical Leo energy. We're gonna find out their zodiac sign at the end, but this right away is just very like proud energy. I feel like your person is somebody who is someone who's very like developed, like self-developed. I feel like there's somebody who prides themselves on self-improvement. They're always trying to improve themselves. They're really great at evolving themselves. Like there's somebody who is very emotionally mature. They have a mature personality. They still have a playful energy about them, but at the same time, it's very mature. So let me think if there's any other words that are jumping out with this card. Very ambitious. I don't know if I said that, but yeah, they're very ambitious too. Let's look at this other one. Okay, I think I know where this is going. Okay, so your person, your soulmate, definitely romantic as well. Even though they are very much into self-development and being mature, I feel like they're very romantic. Now, Knight of Cups is definitely like that kind of like lover boy energy, like that energy of someone who, I feel like they're somebody who gives you little notes or flowers or does like little acts of kindness, little acts of love. They really want to show you they like you in these little cute ways, maybe through memes too, or just sending really thoughtful messages. Yeah, your soulmate is definitely someone who's very thoughtful. I feel like I get like this adorable vibe from them, but not how they look or their characters, just kind of like how they show affection is like, oh, like it's almost like that's the vibe I get from him or her. It's like, oh wow, he did that. And they're very proud too. about who they are. They have a strong sense of identity. They have this very regal energy. That's the biggest word I'm hearing right now, is like they're very regal, like almost like king or like a prince. Oh yes, prince energy. I'm getting like prince, like very proud, regal. Like just think about how like a prince acts. I feel like that's like your person. And they're very romantic too. Okay, last card. I want to see. Oh, Six of Swords. So yeah, they're very intelligent too. There's somebody who I feel like they could have like an Aquarius Mercury, or their Mercury sign is like an air sign, if that makes sense. So whatever their sun sign is, we'll find out. But like Mercury sign, I feel like they definitely have like an air Mercury, or like they have a lot of planets in air houses, or yeah, they have this like way with words. I feel like your person is like a smooth talker, like somebody who can be very persuasive. They write these, poetic things to you, or write really well in general, or have this kind of flowery, romantic way of speaking. This is somebody who can be a very eloquent speaker, very articulate too. Again, there's like this very lover boy energy. And when you think about lover boy energy, like that prince we were talking about earlier, they're just so charming. Like I get this very charming vibe from them, and they're very intelligent too, very sincere. So although Knight of Cups, I won't lie to you guys, can be sort of like that F-boy energy, I feel like with this spread and for your soulmate, there's somebody who is very sincere, even though they might seem kind of F-boyish, or just might seem like this Casanova who just like is a sweet talker with everyone. They are very sincere at heart, and they're very intelligent too. There's somebody who can like be charming and flirty. That's another word too. They can be very flirty, but they have no emotional attachment to it. Like they flirt in a very harmless way. They can be a very harmless flirter. They can be somebody who has sort of like expansive thinking. Like they don't think inside of a box. Yeah, definitely. Like that's what the guides are saying. It's like they don't think like in a mainstream way. They're very intelligent, but like in an Aquarius way. So yeah, that's why I say they might have an Aquarius Mercury. I get this Aquarius vibe from them. No matter what their chart is, I just get this like Aquarius Mercury in the 3rd house, Mercury in the 11th house, Mercury in the 7th house. This is like peak like Mercury in the 7th house person. So that's like their character. Overall, their vibe is that their character is that they're very strong, regal, proud. They can be a very persuasive, very charming speaker, lover boy energy, very sweet, kind-hearted, but in a romantic way. But they're very intelligent, expansive thinker, kind of detached from the flirting that they do. They might be like kind of like a harmless flirter, someone who knows how to charm people, get what they want from people. But I do feel like ultimately they are very sincere and very genuine. I feel like your soulmate is very genuine and sincere, even though they might seem a little bit not like that. Okay, so let's get into this real tea, because I know you guys want to know, because I want to know. Okay, let's start with their zodiac sign. We're going to start with this first, and then at the very end, we're going to see the timing of this whole thing. So zodiac sign, I'll just pull a random one. Okay, let's do this. Now this can be sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, etc. Ooh, Capricorn. Okay, so yeah. Definitely, I feel like this Capricorn... Yeah, definitely Capricorn... Maybe Capricorn Mars. I definitely feel like they can have a Capricorn Mars. They do have that grounded sense of work ethic. I do feel like they have strong work ethic. They have strong goals too. Not everyone knows their goals, but they work really hard to achieve them. Very ambitious too, Capricorn. Okay. Let's do dominant element. So this is like earth, fire, water, etc. Dominant element in their chart. What is their dominant element of their soulmate? Water. Okay, I see that. So Knight of Cups. Yeah, we have that romantic, very like Prince Casanova. There's this like very fluid energy about them. Like emphasis on Mercury and how they communicate. Like the way they communicate is very like fluid. Like there's this watery energy around just like how they behave and speak and stuff. Like very watery. But at their core, I feel like very that Capricorn earth energy is like at their core of who they are, but they still might seem a little bit watery. Okay, let's do the dominant planet. This one is always really fun to do. Okay, dominant planet, so like sun, moon, Saturn, dominant, etc. Okay, so the dominant planet is Venus. Oh yes, Venus Isn't this so crazy? Like, this synchronicity is just so strong. Like, I can literally feel your soulmate. Like, I don't know who they are. Maybe you don't know who they are, but I feel them. And again, Venus, it's the love planet. It's the flirty planet. It's the planet of partnership. So that's where I really get this flirty Casanova energy from. But at the same time, it's sincere, Venus. I feel like Venus is a planet that is very sincere. It's rooted in the sense of love and harmony. And I feel like that's where your soulmate is coming from, is love, harmony, sincerity, partnership. Partnership is definitely a priority for them. Like, there's somebody who almost functions better, or their best self comes out in the right partnership. And I feel like when they partner with you, you're going to have this very Venus theme relationship of harmony and love and mushy gushy romantic type of thing going on. That's how I feel about you two. Okay, so let's do initials, and then we'll do timing last. Okay, so their initials, I'm just going to pull 3 letters just to see first and last name. And this is really fun to see too, just because, like, if you feel like you met your person already, you could see if they have these letters in their name. Okay, so the first letter is O. So they might have O in their name. Okay, next. Oh, I should pull it on camera, huh? My bad, guys. Okay, so I didn't cheat. So Q. Okay, that's unique. So they might have a Q in their name. First, last, middle, Snapchat handle. No, I'm just kidding. Like, they might have it in their, like, actual name. Q, and then B. So that's kind of random. B-O-Q. Bulgaria. Okay. So they might have the letter B, O, or Q in their name. First, last name, whatever. Okay, let's do timing. This is the real tea. Okay, so if you feel like you met them already, then this probably doesn't apply to you. So, timing. When will they meet their person? When will they come into union, etc.? Oh, what did 2 come out? 11. Okay, we'll ignore that. Okay, so you pulled the number 11. But I feel like this is... Let me feel this out. I feel like this is someone you know. Why do I feel like this? And 11 too, and what I've been telling other groups is, like, 11 is think of the 11th house in astrology. The 11th house is the house of social dynamics, social networks. And as I'm filming this, the timestamp is 11:22. So I feel like that synchronicity in itself, I feel like it's someone in your social circle. Yeah, you, like, know this person. Like, indirectly or directly, like, they're in your social circle. They're, like... I feel like they're less than, like, 2 people away from you. Like, not literally, but, like, you guys know about the concept of, like, 6 degrees of separation. So, like, 6 degrees would be, like, 6 people. So I feel like they're 2 degrees away from you, like, 2 people. Like, almost, it's like a social thing. So whatever social groups you're a part of, and also this could mean that you meet them online or reconnect online. But let's say you're in, like, some sort of social organization, social group, maybe you're in a group chat. It's like they're right there. If you don't know them, they're literally right there. Like, literally, like, you know the same people. Like, literally. Like, the guys are saying that you guys have a mutual friend. Like, a mutual person that you know. And I feel like you're going to meet them soon. If you haven't, you're so close. Oh my gosh, you're so close to meeting them. Let me see what they're saying. I think 2 months. I think they're saying 2 months. 2 to 3 months. Yeah, 2 to 3 months. I think the latest is September. For some of you guys, that's, like, the very latest. I don't think you're going to meet them that late in the year, but September is, like, the deadline. So I feel like you'll meet them kind of, like, this summer. And mind you, it's in your social circle. It's in, like, a social group. Like, you're so close to meeting them. It's almost like you know them already, just because you might know so many of the same people. And timing wise, you're going to meet them very, very soon. I almost feel like it's kind of, like, unpredictable of, like, what time you can meet them, but it's really, really soon, within 2 to 3 months. At the latest, September for some of you guys. But within the next few months, you're definitely going to meet them, come into union with them, and they're a lot closer to you than you think. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Follow me on Instagram at AstroKit, subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to see you guys in my next video. Okay, hey group 6, so let's get into your reading. So if you chose this pile, then you chose the carnelian stone. And so what we're going to do is with this spread and with these cards that I pulled for you, we're going to determine your soulmate's characteristics, their personality traits, how they act. Overall, we're going to get a really good general vibe of them and just what their character is. And whatever words pop out right now and like characteristics pop out right now, we're going to see that with these cards. So, and then at the end, we're going to pull from these little baggies. And we're going to pull basically what their zodiac sign is. We're going to pull their dominant element. So like fire, earth, water, etc. Their initials of their name. And then we're also going to see their dominant, I think I have one more. Their dominant planet as well. So like sun, moon, Mercury, etc. And then last but not least, we're going to see the timing. So when you will meet them, when you will be in union with them. If you feel like you've already met them, then this might not apply. But if you haven't met them yet, we're going to see when you will by the end of this video. Okay, so let's just start. So, Seven of Swords is the first card out. So Seven of Swords, I feel like your person, oh my God, that's the word I'm hearing. It's just like sharp. I feel like there's somebody who is very sharp, witty, cunning, defensive. Those are the words I'm channeling. There's somebody who can be very, like, very cunning. I feel like they're the kind of person that always seems like they're up to something. Even if they're like not up to anything, they're just like chilling. Like they seem like they're up to something. I get this kind of like scheming vibe from them. Like they like to scheme. I get this heavy mental energy, like very sharp, very witty. They function very much in their mental space. They can be very intelligent too. Seven of Swords is kind of like that person who's like, think of like a Cancer, but sort of like a Cancer with like Gemini energy, if that makes sense. So somebody who can be kind of defensive and sharp-tongued as well. So like they might say something very mean or kind of brutally honest and not really care about how you feel about it. So I kind of get that vibe from them. Now we're going to see their zodiac sign at the end of the video, so hold tight for that. But I just get that sort of, think of someone with like a Cancer moon and like Gemini Mercury or something like that. I kind of get a loner vibe too. Like your soulmate is someone who's kind of a loner, and I feel like they're that person in class who like has those radical opinions. Like they're that person who will like always raise their hand and be like devil's advocate. I sort of get that vibe from them, like devil's advocate type of person. Okay, let's pull this next card though. Okay, Four of Cups. So this can be someone who your person is like, oh my God, I know exactly who they are, you guys. I feel like I know like the archetype of your person so well from these two cards. And also the vibes that I'm getting and what I'm channeling is like, oh my gosh, I know who your person is. If you guys have ever seen, I'm trying to think of a movie. Like, if you guys have seen Stranger Things and, like, that bad boy with the weird mustache. I don't know his name, but he has, like, long hair and he's, like, sort of pretty and has, like, really thick eyebrows. I think I might put a picture of it on the screen. I think he's somebody's big brother or something. But, I don't know, whatever. Either way, that guy from the specific character from Stranger Things, I'm getting like that's your soulmate, if that makes sense. Like that, not that actor, but like that sort of person, like that character, sort of like that bad boy, radical thinker, like I'm a sad boy, I'm an e-boy type of person. But your soulmate, I feel like there's somebody who can be a little bit stubborn. I definitely feel like there's somebody who kind of deviates from the mainstream and they take pride in that. Like they're very glad to be a different thinker. They're glad to like not do what you're doing. They're glad to be kind of like that outcast. Like I feel like there's sort of like that outcast vibe with them, or loner vibe, like that bad boy. Like he's a bad boy, but he's a sad boy on the inside, like kind of character. Like I said, I wish I knew the actor's name, but like, yeah, that character from Stranger Things of like that bad boy who's kind of sad and has like, also, oh no, you know who else is kind of like, I'm getting so sidetracked, but like, if you guys have seen Euphoria, like, that tall guy, what is his name? Maddie's boyfriend, like that sort of guy, like the kind of guy who seems kind of sharp and like mean and like cunning and like he's kind of a douche, it seems like, but he kind of has that soft side at the same time, or he has like trauma that made him that way, or like on the outside he's a like bad boy, but on the inside he's a sad boy. Yeah, that's like your soulmate. I feel like that energy from him or her. Okay, so last but not least, Page of Swords. So yeah, your soulmate is like, hold on, I'm gonna channel a message really quick. Just pause. Yeah, there's somebody who's like, yeah, I feel like that Gemini Mercury energy, like someone who's pretty good with words. They are very smart. I almost get this vibe of like writing in a diary. Like they can be someone who writes in a journal a lot, or like they write out their feelings. And again, I feel like they're kind of like, they don't show this to people. Like there's like this sensitive side to them that they just write down. Like nobody knows it. Maybe you might know it when you meet them and you guys kind of have that vibe where he trusts you enough to like tell you his feelings, but he doesn't show that, or she. Like they just write it down in a journal. They might have a diary they keep really close to them, but yeah, they're always kind of in their mind writing down things. And they work, there's somebody who really lives their life at their own pace. Like they're not going to be on your agenda, they're not going to be on your schedule, they're not mainstream, they're kind of like off the wall, outcast, whatever. They're kind of stubborn too. Like they do not like help. Like if you come to them and you're like, they hate the feeling of like being a charity case. Like they don't want to be, like they don't want anyone to feel sorry for them. So that's why they put up that bad boy exterior. But they're really a sad boy, and they might be skilled at writing. And they're not very talkative either. But like I said, they're not afraid to play devil's advocate and speak what they want, but they're at the same time kind of not too extroverted either. Okay, so that's some tea. Your person seems really complex, but I feel like they're designed for you. Like it's not like, don't take this like the wrong way. Like I feel like they're definitely match you in a positive way. Okay, so let's get into the real tea. So let's do, I kind of want to do dominant element. Let's see. I think this is obviously like water sign energy, but let's see what the bag says. Okay, so your person might be, let's see. Yep, water. It's funny how I pulled that. Okay, water dominant, definitely. I feel like they're a Cancer, like Cancer, Gemini. If you guys follow Vedic astrology, your person definitely might be like Rahu dominant. Like this is like Rahu written all over this. So if you're Vedic, know anything about Vedic astrology, if you know about Rahu and Ketu, I'll link down below like a Rahu dominant man, Rahu dominant women, and what they act like. But yeah, your person is like Rahu dominant. Like they are a Cancer, like sidereal Geminis. But anyway, so let's see. Oh no, that's initials. I kind of want to do, let's do zodiac sign. Okay, let's do zodiac sign. I feel like they're a Cancer, but okay. So their zodiac sign might be, now this can be like Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, stelliums, etc. Zodiac sign. What is your zodiac sign? Oh, look what I pulled, guys. Cancer. This one jumped out too. Let me see what that is. Okay, Cancer and, oh gosh, Pisces. Yes, this is, your person is definitely like, if I could see their chart, it would be like Cancer, Moon, Pisces, Venus, like ultimate like sad boy water sign vibes. Like also I get like Kurt Cobain. I don't know why that just jumped out, but like Kurt Cobain vibes, like that artsy bad boy who's always kind of crying somehow. But anyway, yeah, so they might have Cancer and Pisces in their chart. They might be Cancer rising, Sun, Moon, Pisces rising, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars. Either way, I feel like they're definitely water dominant here. Okay, so let's pull their planet. Okay, dominant planet. I think this is the real tea, you know. Okay, the dominant planet might be Mars. Yeah, definitely. That's another thing too. I think the guy from Stranger Things, like the character I was telling you guys about that your soulmate might be like, I think the actor in real life is Mars dominant, or he might be an Aries. But either way, I do think Mars is a definite like trait they have. I feel like they have that kind of Mars energy of being very quick to, kind of almost impulsive, but not really impulsive. It's more of like they quickly know things, or quickly decide things, or quickly, like I feel like they don't do a lot of deep thinking. Like, they do think deeply, but it's more on an emotional level. Like, they might emotionally reflect on things, but I feel like when it comes to deciding things, I feel like they're very quick. Like, there's something about them that is very quick, and I feel like it's their mind. Like, they're very quick-witted somehow. Again, this is like peak, like, sidereal Gemini Cancer energy. Okay, Cancer Gemini energy overall. But okay, let's do, what did we not do? Okay, we're gonna do their initials, see what their name is, see what letters are in their name, and then we're gonna see the timing of this whole thing and when you will meet them. Okay, so initials, I'm gonna pull 3 letters only just to see what's in their name. So first letter is A. So of course, that's pretty broad, but so they might have A in their name. They might have an S. Okay, so S might be in their name, first name, last name, Instagram handle. Okay, last letter is L. Sal. So they might have an L in their name. You know what's funny? That some astrologer pointed out, or somebody on Twitter pointed out, how like a lot of Cancers are named Sam. So if you're like soulmate is a Cancer and they're named Sam, tell me down below if you met them already. But I guess, I don't know what it is, but I feel like a lot of Cancers are named Sam for some reason. But anyway, those are their letters. Now let's look at timing, because we all want to know what that is, okay? So timing is, now I put numbers 1 through 12 in this bag, and I'm just going to see what number I pull. Okay. What number is that? Oh, 3. Okay, so, hold on, there's, okay, 3. I'm just trying to channel, like, if it's months or years. So give me a second. 3. I feel like this has to do with, like, astrology. As I was saying, like, in a lot of the other readings, 3 is the 3rd house. 3 is the number of Gemini. So, again, I feel like this whole spread is littered with, like, Gemini energy, Cancer energy. Really, it's Cancer energy, but in sidereal Vedic astrology, that's Cancer. I mean, that's Gemini, so if you're a Cancer in tropical astrology, you might be a sidereal Gemini. And so Gemini is the number of 3. It represents 3, or it's tied to the number 3. And so I feel like you might meet them in Gemini season. Yeah, I'm getting like this. Yeah. It's almost like they're showing me like the calendar, and then June and kind of like end of June is like sort of like what they're like, I don't know, it's almost like there's a calendar and then there's like red color, like that part of the year is really highlighted in red, if that makes sense. So maybe, I think I just saw hummingbird. I don't know if that means anything for you guys, but wow, the synchronicities are strong right now. But anyway, so yeah, back to the reading. What did I say? Yeah, so like Gemini season, but specifically like end of June, summertime, you might meet them soon. Like your soulmate is somebody that they're not too far from you. I feel like they might live like in another city or something. I feel like physically right now they're not close to you, but I feel like you will meet them soon. You might meet them online as well, or not on like a dating app though. I feel like you might maybe like on Instagram or something. For some of you guys, it will definitely be through Instagram, Twitter, something like that, Snapchat. I feel like the way you meet is a little bit indirect. Like it might be through someone else, through social media, through something, but not super directly. And it might happen very quickly. Well, obviously June is like not too far away, but it's not too close either. So definitely end of June. For some reason, like from June 20, like June 23rd is like jumping out to me. Like June 20th to like June 28th, like that week seems really significant for you for some reason. Yeah, I don't know if that, tell me down below if that week or like that part of the year is significant for you, but something about that end of the week, end of the month in June is like maybe when you'll meet them, maybe you'll come in contact with them, come in union with them. Like you can meet them in June, but then be in union later on in the year. But either way, 3 months, June is like really jumping out right now. So tell me down below if you feel like you met this person already, if they match this. And take a look at those actors that I told you about earlier, and take a look at the Rahu dominant men video that Claire Nocti did on her channel. I'll link that down below, but yeah, definitely Rahu, Cancer, Gemini energy is very strong with your soulmate. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good union, and thanks for watching this video. Follow me on Instagram at AstroKit, subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to see you in my next video.